right back. Question number 2 coming up. This one's worth $150 as well.
Camps over here. I don't know where you are.
Listen, I'm crazy about his niece, but that wouldn't be a deciding factor.
You see, there you are. That's what he talked about.
That's what they tell me back here.
All right, let's see if the red and the yellow section can catch up on this one. $150 again. Girls, you have a secret that you feel you simply must share with somebody. Now, other than your husband, who would you trust with that secret? A man or another woman? You have a secret that you just got to share it with someone. Now, other than your husband, who would you trust with that secret? A man or another woman? Think about that, and we'll come back for your answer. Okay. What kind of secret? It doesn't say that.
What kind of secret?
No.
Well,
You have a secret.
I just have to go down the list and think of folks who are her friends and confidants and what have you. And she has several extremely close lady friends. And the men who are friends of both of us. I think she would definitely, whatever the question is loaded, but I would say she would go to a lady because she's much closer to them.
I think you diffused it quite well.
Yes, he did that.
Shut up.
He very well.
I'm still winning here so far.
Yes.
Right? She would say lady.
Right, she would say lady. It is a loaded question, and that makes 2 of us. Well, here we go, right? Okay, here we go. She'll say another woman. Let's bring her on. Sheila, who would you go to? Another man or a woman?
I had a lady shrink for 3 years after failing with 5 male shrinks, so it would be another woman.
That's what the man said. You're right. The blue section is all around, aren't they, baby? Greedy blue section wants it all. You're right, darling. You have a share of that pot. Thank you. Pat, how about Mars? What's he going to say?
Woman.
Woman? Another woman? You think so?
Yeah. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think so.
Really hostile.
Pat,
Have you made the last payment on the yacht? Well, why are you vamping?
I simply wanted to elicit from you perhaps a further response to the query.
Wait a minute.
A woman that she knows well. No, she'd tell her. She'd go to a woman.
That's terrific.
She'd go to a woman.
She would, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't trust men, is that it?
I didn't say that.
That's not on the question.
I didn't say that.
Okay, another woman.
I'd like me to take a nail and plug a hole in her pocket.
Let's bring on Pat.
No, my wife's name is Marge.
Marge. Oh, it's all right. Got me so
He's still
pursuant.
talking, right?
He's picking on me out here, Marge.
Oh, he's terrible.
All right, Marge, who would you go to, a man or
I
another
don't even think I
woman?
would tell him anything. No.
Now you're showing some good sense, I'd
We
say.
talked about...
All she ever told me was when she
Shut
was
up.
pregnant.
We talked about friendship a couple days ago, and we said that I said that our closest friends were male. The friends that I like, and that's wrong. I would tell a male. I said I have 2 very close male friends. And I would probably tell one or the other a secret rather than a girlfriend.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now,
And he
Pat,
said a girlfriend.
Yeah, he said
Who'd you
another
have in
woman.
mind, Pat?
And he was positive, and he really raised Cain with me about it. So there you are.
Well, she said
Did we
another
discuss
woman.
that? No, I
she
didn't.
said a man.
I remember we discussed about our friends, and I said that 2 of my closest
You must have
friends
been
were
discussing
men.
this with one of your male friends.
Sorry, Marge, no score there. Thank you, darling. Army, what's Selma going to say?
Could I have the question once briefly,
Of course,
please?
surely. You have a secret that you feel you simply must share with somebody. Now, other than your husband, who would you trust with that secret, a man or another woman?
Well, I must be specific in this case because it would have to be a man, but the man in this case would be her brother because she's very close to her brother. Is that an acceptable person?
Well,
that,
surely,
when you take
absolutely.
brothers, family?
Surely.
But
the
I mean,
only
that's the
exception is your husband.
Yeah,
so.
I think she would
So it would be a man.
discuss it with a man, which is specifically, though, her brother.
Well, but we'll look
We'll
for a
have
man
to-
or a woman.
Have you ever met her brother? Her brother says things like, I'd go deepy now.
Yeah, we'll say a man.
Okay, let's bring her on. Selma, you have this secret now. You've got to share it with somebody. Would it be with a man or another woman?
Did I understand you to say this was except for my husband?
Yes, other than your husband.
I think I'll go with a woman because it would be my mother most likely. Is that good? It's not good?
You better tell her what I said.
You tell her, Army.
I said that you would share it with a man, but the man would be your brother.
I was thinking about my brother.
Now
I
you're
figured
thinking.
he'll tell
That's a
my
little late to be
sister-in-law.
thinking.
A little late now, gang, because the blue section gets it all. Sheila and Robert got it all, and they are in the lead at the halftime party. Fellas to the rear, ladies out here. Wow, the blue section is cleaning up, gang. We'll come back and see if they win it all after we change places. Please come back with us. Change places. The ladies are out here with me. And at this point in the game, I have to tell you, gang, the blue section's got it all. $300, and they have everything.
Okay, right. You better, John, believe it.
We will now see if that is corrected. Here it is, fellas. The question is addressed to you. It's worth $150. Men.
What is it?
And you too, Pat.
Yes.
Men, you and your wife are cast away on our famous desert island.
I like it already.
In the shipwreck, your wife got hit on the head and now has amnesia. And she has no idea that you are her husband. Every time you try to be affectionate, she hits you on the head with a coconut. Now, would you keep trying or sit back and wait for her to come to her senses? Okay, gang, you got it? You on an island?
Keep trying what?
Would you keep trying?
To make
Would you keep
friends,
trying
to
be
make friends, you fool.
Would you, would you keep trying to be affectionate, or would you sit back and wait for her to come to her senses?
Where's she getting all those coconuts?
Now listen.
Never mind. That
This is
has
an
nothing to
either-or
do
question.
with
Do you
the
have an
question.
alternative?
Go
I
away
have
and
an
think about it. We'll
alternative,
come back to you in a
actually.
minute. Where's she getting all those coconuts? Sheila, what about Bob? What would he do? You can imagine how he'd feel. There's his wife, and there you are in this romantic setting, and every time he comes near you, boppo, you get him one with a coconut.
Well, he'd probably figure some way to tie my hands up so I couldn't hit him anymore and explain to me. He'd keep trying.
He'd keep trying,
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
The blue section says, yeah, keep trying. Okay, let's bring on Bob. All right, Bob, there you are. You're on that island. You've had a couple of good knocks on the head.
Actually, this is a multi-level question.
I see.
So you better repeat it again. No, you don't have to do that. Actually, you can treat this question with a variety of humor or seriousness, as the case may be, but you have to be brief.
Yes.
So, in that case, the briefest way is to say, what's she going to say I'm going to say, so I have to make up my own mind about that, which makes it very difficult.
Yes.
But I know that
But
she
today
knows me
would be
very
better.
well.
He
Today is
forgot the
better than
question.
tomorrow. No, I know the question. But I'm really vamping because I have an alternative solution. The coconut, she keeps hitting me over the head with a coconut, right?
Yeah, so
well,
would you
see,
sit
the thing
back?
what you do is you have to take the coconut, and a sharp rap on the head often cures amnesia.
I see. So would you keep
Often.
trying, or would you sit back and wait
So
for her
you
to
have
come
to keep
her
trying with the
senses?
coconut till you break one
That's
off.
what the lady said.
Very good. I said you tie my hands.
That's true.
So I couldn't hit
that
you
too.
anymore.
That,
Explain it to
your
me.
legs,
I think
and
she could have
everything
swum
else.
home from that island by that time. But you got it
Oh, that's
right,
right.
or swam, whatever the word is. Marge, what's Pat going to say?
Do we have time to say anything?
Yes, we do.
Oh, he'd probably keep trying to.
Keep trying, you
guess.
think?
Yes, he's very inventive. He would find a way of not getting hit on the head with a coconut.
I see. All right, let's bring him on and see if that's the case. Pat, what would you do? Would you keep trying or sit back and wait till she came to her senses?
I would keep trying for any of the 25 reasons that Bob gave.
You don't have to
You're
say
right.
anymore.
You keep trying for what?
For any of the 25 reasons that Bob gave.
Right.
There is,
Okay.
after all, only one reason.
All right, you got to say her the Pat, whatever, you know what I mean. Thank you. Someone, what's Harvey going to say?
Listen, I've got to tell you something first.
What's that?
You look nautical but nice.
Oh.
From the movie Who Cares?
All right.
These women out here are mad for him, and I am too.
Gee, I'm glad to hear that.
But Army
The
has
heck
still
with
got the
question.
phones on, hasn't he?
Yeah, you can't hear it at all.
Okay. I would say that he would definitely keep trying, and I think he might try Bob's thing about the hitting over the head back a little bit.
All right, he'd give you
Just
a
to
rap
bring me to my senses.
and keep trying. Let's bring him on. Army, what would you do? Would you keep trying, or would you sit back and wait till she came to her senses?
Well, I think she'd come to her senses in a big fat hurry if I kept trying.
That's what the lady said. You're right. In fact, you are all right. You split that pot right down the middle. However, the blue section with Bob and Sheila still in the lead with $350. And we shall return in just a moment to see how this all comes out. Please come back with us.